without further ado, let's go to our first speaker. Let's go over to Kathy. I think we're going to start with you, and we can just enjoy your story. And yeah, let's go from there. Thanks, Kathy.
So hello everyone again. My name is Kathy Navarro and my major is business administration at California State University, Monterey Bay, with a concentration in marketing and a minor in psychology. And I'm going to tell you just a little bit briefly about myself and my story to furthering my education and going to college and pursuing my dream of being the first one to in my family to attend college. So school was never easy for me as I really struggled. I had to repeat the second grade and had to attend tutoring because of that. From the second grade all the way until middle school. And I struggled as well in middle school. And then I sort of towards the end, in a way, just got more confident and just learned what worked for me. And when I went to high school, everything just made more sense. My grades got better, and I just became so much confident. And I finally thought to myself, you know what, maybe, you know, I did unfortunately have a really past of struggling with school, but maybe I can pursue my dream of being the first one to go to college and go straight to a four-year like I always wanted to do. And when I went to high school, despite of my good grades and finally being eligible to going to college, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't have any friends that were going to go to college. I was the only one in my friend group as well, not just in my family, but in my friend group to go to college and go to straight to a four-year. Therefore, it was really hard for me to get the resources that I personally needed, not just applying to school, but there's so much that's behind it, financial aid and housing and everything. Therefore, I kind of had to find those resources out on myself, along with some help of the counselor from my school. I didn't even know that I had one, but I just found out and I really asked her for as much help as I could. And then I, helped myself as much as I could as well. So as soon as I got to college, it was just so different as I had to do two remedial classes. Um, because like I said, school has always been something that I struggled with. However, something that I always wanted. So I just started going to tutoring as well as my college. And I got involved with extracurricular activities and organizations, and that really helped my overall college experience. And now I am so happy that I am now a fourth year and will be pursuing my degree in business. And um, I've been so fortunate to get to work with my community with Youth Finance Institute of America to give back to the community and to do something that I love, which is business, finance, and marketing. And I just can't wait to further this journey along with helping the community that I represent and that I love so much.
Yay! Excellent. Excellent job, Kathy. I think sometimes it's weird in these live events, even though we're not in person, so you don't get to hear the applause, but the applause was definitely inside for me. And so I'm curious, just from those who are either in the audience and watching on Facebook, or those here, what did we love about Kathy's speech? Let's throw some love.
Kathy, you
The
have
speech was really great. I can definitely relate. I'm a first generation college student and I'm a business admin major. So it was really great to hear. I totally understand school not always being easy. School wasn't easy for me. At one point I was put in like a program where they thought I couldn't read, and it was me not really applying myself. So I definitely resonated with you, and I'm just so proud that, you kept going. And if it was something that you wanted and you didn't give up. So that's really, really good. Congrats to you.
Yes, Adela Darrow also has said a similar comment. Good for you. You have a lot of support in college. So we're glad about that.
Yeah.
Willie, you had a thought.
Yeah, I really loved how you were so vulnerable in saying the things that were challenging to you, but also through your story, just the incredible amount of resilience and it just again, even though I'm not that underrepresented voice, I could really connect and relate to what you were saying. It was really really moving. So yeah, again, and even though those experiences weren't mine, um, I was able to feel that. So I think that's really, really difficult to do as a storyteller, and you did a phenomenal job.
Yes, and Nancy says something similar. Lots of applause, first gen. I think that's just also just even more powerful. So you got a lot of props there for that. So thank you, Kathy.